What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another video. A week ago, I made a Dimer badge testing and I received a couple of comments. One declaring that Dimer will affect your passing speed, and another one wants me to confirm it, and he got another question. Will Dimer make your pass precise as well? So I found it really interesting, so why not test it, right? So if you have some other things that you want me to confirm or you want me to test, just leave it in the comment section below. And whatever comment that I find most interesting, and of course it must be doable as well, I'll feature it on my upcoming video, so just leave a comment. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we tested on Blacktop. I know it might have different sliders than other modes, but it should apply the same principles, and this is the best place to test these. We can station 2 players around the same location, try the same thing as many times as we please. You can change badges, adjust ratings, and so forth. So what I'll do is I'll execute a lot of passes cross-court, and we will time it from the moment the ball was released by the passer to the moment the receiver touched the ball. To make this testing more efficient, we do these following things. First, I'll try to station both players around the same area, and players will be exactly the same. Next one, I know there are many types of passes, sometimes they do chest pass or some other passes, so what I'll do is I'll just include one specific pass on these tests. And by the way, in this testing, I noticed that the frequency of types of passes wasn't affected by the ratings or badges. Next one, I'll slow down the clip down to 30% to increase the efficiency when I capture both ends of the clip. Next one, the passes are exactly the same timing. The input will be exactly the same. And last but not the least, I know there could be some human error in this test, like the players can't be 100% on the exactly same location every tries. So what we're going to do is I'll try it 20 times and get the average to increase the efficiency. So with all those things, I guess that these tests will be really accurate as it can be. So the reason why we do this kind of test is sometimes we can just trust our eyes, saying, that pass looks faster than usual, especially on a basketball game. Too many variables that can trick your eyes. Things like distance, wingspan of passer and receiver, and many things. So with the first test, we'll test Dimer in Hall of Fame with 88 passing. So after 20 trials, I got an average of 3.329 seconds per pass. But you need to consider that I dropped the speed down to 30%, so in reality, it'll be quicker. And I tried it with no badge, and surprisingly, it was about the same. The thing is, sometimes it's even faster than with Hall of Fame Dimer badge, but it has an average of 3.331 seconds per pass though, which is a bit slower than Hall of Fame. But that's around a millisecond, and remember that we slow down the clip so the gap will be much smaller, so in reality, it's almost nothing. So with those two tests, I conclude that Dimer badge don't affect passing speed. So you might wonder, then what attributes affect passing speed, if that's the case? So before we dive into that, I just want to let you guys know that I'll be doing this thing full time now. I quit my job already, my job for 4 years, studied that for a lot of years. It's just 2K gods talk to me on my dreams that this is my calling. Nah, just kidding of course. It's just simple. It's just, this is what I want to do. So if you're liking my videos, please do subscribe to support the channel so I can provide more of these kind of things, and I will highly appreciate it as well if you can like and comment any feedbacks or requests or whatever, just for my channel to have more exposure. And if you've been following the channel for a while now, I want to thank you for that. I won't do such thing like quitting a job to pursue this, if not because of you guys. So thank you. Now let's stop being dramatic and let's go back to business. And by the way, catch and shoot after patch 10 will be coming up next. Now, I tried to lower my passing rating from 88 to 48, and this is what happened. So first test was a good sign already, it was 4.24 seconds. It is way slower than 88 rating. Now, the better thing about this one is all of the 20 trials, it was so accurate that it's much slower than 88, which averaged around 3.329. Always longer than 4 seconds, and has an average of 4.072 seconds per pass, which is way slower than 88 rating. So here are the comparisons of the averages. And for the split screen comparison, here you go. Now for the last part, does Dimer affect accuracy? For 40 tries in total for both Hall of Fame and no badge, honestly, they look the same to me in terms of accuracy. The only thing that Dimer does is boost the receiver shooting attributes, just that. So that's it for this video. If you liked the video, please click that like button, and don't forget to drop by the channel for some other tutorials, and subscribe to tune in for upcoming ones, and as always, happy gaming guys!